everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back for another shave video. Right, I'll be using some Nomad Theory items today. I pre-ordered some items and they have arrived. I was lucky enough to be contacted a few months back now by Nomad Theory, and they sent me some samples. So I thought, because I've got the samples, I'll have the balms, and that's why I pre-ordered. And when I pre-ordered it, they said, I think when their website went live, they was giving away a couple of brushes, and you know, I put my order in, didn't think anything of it, to be honest, and I won a brush. And here it is. I'm going to show you the brush obviously first, and this is fantastic. Look at that. I don't know if you can actually see on the camera. Look at that for a handle on the inside there. Really nice. You got the coin underneath, and it's a beautiful synthetic knot. And I've got some information on this little card they sent. It is a G5D knot, which I think it's G5 density knot, which has got a bit of backbone in, synthetic. It's a 26mm knot on it, black and gold, and it's a classic, and it's made by Highlander brushes. That's who it's made by. So it's quite a nice brush, really nice, well crafted. But I do like this brush, really nice. So that's what I'll be using today as a brush. This is the sample I got sent. There's a few of them. I had all the, basically the collection, and they come in these nice little jars. Now, if you buy a full one of these, obviously it's a bigger version of this. But I've been using this off camera, and it's not hardly going down. And it's a fantastic scent. It's bergamot, rose, and smoke. And you get it all. I love at the back, like the background of it, you can smell like the smoke, and I love that. So yeah, that's what I'll be using today. I have put some into my Captain's Choice bowl, which I'll be lathering in a moment. This is the balm I ordered. Here it is. I ordered all the balms to go with all the samples I had. Yeah, so here it is. Quite a big thing. It's a glass. It's glass as well. I'll show you. See? Yeah, really nice. So that's what I'll be using today. I will be using a bit of pre-shave, not because I need it, but I saw it and I thought I'll use it. Rockwell razors, pre-shave oil, I'll be using some of that. See how we get on with that. Razor of choice is the Rex Envoy. Here it is. I've used this many times on camera. Inside that is a, what is it? Super Shave X blade, which is my go-to kind of blade. That's what it looks like. I've already loaded it. Fantastic learning on this razor. I've not used this for a while, so I thought I'd use it today. And I think we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to wet the mush. No, I'm not. I'm going to make some lather, actually. So that's what it looks like anyway. I've spread it around in the Captain's Choice bowl. This is just the copper bowl. I've got the obsidian. And yeah, they're a fantastic bowl. I'm not going to keep raving about these because the last video I was talking about them, but they're really nice bowls. So drop a bit of water in that. Soak the bristles. It's synthetic, so I don't need to soak the brush. Going to give it a bit of water, a couple of flicks, get some of that water out. We'll start lathering. So yeah, I hope you're all fantastic. I hope you're all having a fantastic week or whatever you're doing. It's going out on Wednesday. This is filmed on Monday actually. It's Bank Holiday Monday in the UK, and I've got some time. So I'm making this really nice scent actually. So I thought I'd make this video. Really nice scent. If you're a fan of like rose bergamot and like a kind of smoky kind of effects in the background, this is probably for you. Really nice. As you can see, it's going to like a dry paste at the moment. Just dip the bristles and it starts to activate the lather. Get them air bubbles out as well. This brush is really nice as well. It's got one of them ridges again, like stop the cream going onto the, or the soap going onto the handle kind of thing. So I have used this brush off camera just to see what it was like, you know, just lather up a few times. I normally use a hand soap just to kill anything in the brush. I'm not saying there's anything in it, but it's nice just to know you've sanitised it kind of thing. I always use hand wash. I don't really use washing up liquid, unless it's washing up liquid for like the razors I will, but not actually brushes. That's really nice lather coming up here. It doesn't take too long. Dip the bristles again. G5 knots are quite good. I've got one in my, I can't remember what the brush is called. It's the Union Jack brush I've got. I'm sure that's a G5 knot. And that's quite a good brush. I like that. Right, look at this. It's shining. It really is shining. Get it up there, Chad. Show them. Yeah, so their website is now live. So if you want to go over there and have a look, they do like collections. Like this one's called London, and there's another one. What's the other one called? Is it Havana? I can't see. Hang on, I've got my glasses on. It's called Havana. And what's that one called? Sorrento. And there's another one behind it. I can't remember what it's called. And the Void, which is like an unscented one. And there's another one, which I can't see. But I've got all the Balms as well, just to my left, your right. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Beautiful. Right, we're going to go with that. I'm going to wet the mush. Put that down once you've got your headset on. I don't want to deafen you. And put a bit of pre-shave on. Yeah, I've been looking forward to getting this delivered. I didn't even know it was going to be delivered, to be honest. I was in Brecon doing a walk. I was going to do a video in my hotel room, but to be honest, I was too tired. And I never brought my stand with me. So that's the reason you didn't get a video. I was going to do it, but I didn't. Here we go, just a little bit on there. We've got the old chin. Got about 3 days growth, and I mean, you can tell it's starting to come through a bit. I say you can see where it grows on me now. You know, don't really get anything here or here, just around the tash, under the chin area, and an upside down triangle right underneath my lip. And that's my growth. So I probably could grow an alright tash, to be honest. I know some people in my comments ask me, oh, you should grow a tash, see how you get on. I'd love to do it, but the boss says no, and that's the wife. Bit more of this on, don't really need it, I'm just putting it on. Really good stuff, this is barber scent. Oh, I like that. Right, let's get lathering. As you can see, whoa, that was a lot of lather there. I'm going to clear that off the sink. Let's get my t-shirt in. My new t-shirt today, the Razor Company, and it's in, is it lilac? I don't know what the colour is. I'll say purple, but some people say lilac. Excuse me. Yeah, really good lather this is. Scent strength is about, this is quite strong, so I'd say about a 6, going on to a 7. But I know, because I have used this before, it does die down, you know, after a couple of passes. And the Balm, I have used it on my arm to see if I had any reaction, and fantastic stuff. That lingers a little bit, so I could imagine the aftershave with all the free, you know, the soap, the splash and the Balm, it'd be amazing. I will get the splash at some point, but the funds are running low. Look at this, loving it. Bit more water. See that, like, the lather's stopped now. Quite cool. Get that like that. Put it back under there. Yeah, really nice knot this is. 26, quite a big knot, isn't it? Normally you work with like a 24. That'll do, I think. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, their website is now live, so if you want to go over, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and have a look. I don't know about the States, if you can get it over there. I think you can. I've seen a few creators from the States actually using this, not using it, but reviewing it kind of thing. I can't remember the name, so I ain't going to say it. But there's a man and a woman who like the trio kind of thing. Not trio. I can't remember what they call it. He plays the piano. That's all I know. I can't remember the names. I'm sorry about that. But I'll put a link actually to their video, and you can see they talk about it as well. So I'm going to heat up the razor now and go for the first pass. Here we go. We have a Super Shave X blade in it with the Envoy, Rex Envoy. I was going to just lather it up first and then press play on the camera. Play? Record. But I thought you'd like to see it get lathered up, you know, being a new soap and all that. Yeah. Nice blade, that. This is a very efficient razor as well. If you want, again, if you want a razor to last, this is probably, and you're from the States, you know, get it from the UK. But as I said, shipping and import tax. Is it import tax? I keep getting this wrong. It's just through the roof. And to be honest, it's putting a lot of wet shavers in the UK off now, you know, buying stuff. It's going to have an impact, it certainly is. Yeah, it's quite a good razor. I do like this one. I don't like the Rex Ambassador. I think it's too aggressive for my skin. And I don't really want to try the console because that's like a slant, isn't it, adjustable? And if I'm not getting on with the Ambassador, I don't think I'll be getting on with the console. So that's the reason why I haven't got that in my collection, to be honest. I do like the look of the Ambassador, I really do. I do like this with the handle, the knurling. But anyway, this is about the soap, and it is amazing. Good glide on it, yeah. And this blade and this combo was actually took most of the whiskers off, as you can see. Now, thank you so much for your comments. I have noticed people are starting to comment and say they like my videos, which is a good little booster for me. Now, sometimes when I make videos, then, you know, some people don't comment or whatever it is. You don't have to comment. It's just nice to have a comment and say that they like the video and stuff. You know, you know, when you press play on the camera, you always think, do people watch this? It's just nice, you know. And if you haven't already and you're new to it, because 80%, believe it or not, who watch this video or watch my videos actually are not subscribed. So if you want to, you don't have to. Just make an account up on YouTube, and yeah, you'll be notified when I put videos out. And also I'm on Instagram, Chad Shave, if you want to see any previews. That was a fantastic first pass. Really nice glide on that. I know I put pre-shave on, but whoa, some whiskers in there. Right, unplug this. For new subscribers, Mr. Sink will say hello in a minute. You'll see why I say that. Because he doesn't shut up. Get rid of him. See? We're still going. You finished? Thank you. Right, second pass. I'm not going to dip the bristles. I'm just going to put that back on the face because it's very hydrated. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of Nomad Theory products on my channel because, as I say, I've got all the balms. So I'm going to go through them. And this is a really nice scent. I really like it. Yeah. Yeah, really nice. I don't know about these brushes, if they're coming back or are they just a limited edition. I'm not too sure. I should really ask the question, but I haven't. I think it was just a one-off, I think. But you never know. You never know. They might bring them out or they might have their own, you know, they might be in contact with somebody else who's doing it. But it's a fantastic brush. It really is. It's fantastic. And they've got the coin underneath. I like the black and gold, to be honest, the colour of it. Right, going across the grain with the second pass. Yeah, so I went up Brecon, went to Dragon's Back. Yeah, Dragon's Back. He said Badger's Back there. Dragon's Back. And it wasn't as bad as Penavan. It was a nice little stroll, actually. There was a few hills. We went the wrong way. Went out about 3 or 4 miles out the way, and then we come back on ourselves on some of the dodgiest roads in Wales. No footpaths, nothing. And a lot of drivers, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of drivers in Wales think it's a racetrack. You got hikers walking down the road, straight past you, even motorbikes. So we actually got into a field and walked basically parallel with the road. Sorry about the noise in the background. I think someone's playing with the dog in the garden. I say it's bank holiday today. So I think I just nicked myself. I just felt it under the chin. I do like this razor, but it's another razor I'll probably sell on at some point. I've got that many great razors. I'm not saying this ain't a great razor, but I might just pass it on, to be honest. if I do sell it and stuff, I'd go on eBay and sell it on there, and then people bid. I ain't really into the old Facebook marketplace stuff because I don't know how it works for one, and I've heard, like, you know, people have horror stories that sometimes they don't pay them and stuff like that. So I don't want to be in that predicament. So I just do it on eBay and let eBay take their cut. Don't bother me. That was a nice second pass. Look at that. It's made it right there. A little bit under the old chin I'm going to go over. But my third pass, if you're new to the channel, is going to be a pick-up pass just as well as a third pass. So if you see me going sideways, upside down, you know what I'm doing. Right, let's clear some of this off this handle. Beautiful handle, I really like it. I'm just going to put a little bit of water into this. Get that cream off. There you go. And put that back on there. It's actually coming out the side of the brush. You know what, I'm going to go back in here. I've got loads in this bowl. Look at that. There you go. Don't scrimp, Chad. Don't scrimp. Yeah, I really like this. The bergamot, the rose. The rose is a bit subtle. So if you like bergamot and smoky bergamot kind of scent, this is it. It's really nice though. I really like it. You know. My favourite scents out of all of them is, I look over and I can see it. It's green. Is it Havana? Havana, I think it's called. And it's a lime and tobacco, and I love that smell. I love lime anyway, and I love tobacco scents. And you got the best of both worlds. But I'll be using that, well, soon. I've actually broke the jar. The jar's broken, so get this blob on here. Yeah, was it on shipping? I can't remember. I know it's broke, one of them. And I'm waiting to get the big one, so I'll probably order a big jar of it, and then I'll do a video. That's the plan anyway. I'm getting this everywhere. Get that. Right, put that back into the shaving bowl. Rinse my hands. I don't want to drop anything. I've got that much cream on my top. I like the colour of this top. Right, clear that. And we're going to go against the grain now. Yeah, with razors and stuff, I do tend to, the modern razors, I normally pass them on, to be honest, or sell them on eBay or whatever. I mean, it's a great razor, it's got great leather channels and all that. But I'm into more of my vintage stuff, to be honest. Stuff you can't get hold of. I know one day this will be vintage. But I won't be around to see it, I don't think. Ah, that's really mowed it down. Put a bit of water on that. Some slickness off the soap. Right, top lip now. Take your time, Chad. Under the nostrils. Just going over the bits where I can feel now. Right, I'm going to just put some water on that. On the whole face. Some glide on it. Yeah, that'll do. Really nice. Right, rinse the face with cold water. Bear with me. Ooh. It's cold today. Shake it out. Let's pat it down a bit. Yeah, I just got out the shower. I had some of that. I've got it over there actually. It's called Original Sauce, but it's mint and tea tree and that stuff. If you have a hot shower and then turn it to cold and put that on you, it turns up to -5 shower. I like that kind of feeling though, to be honest. Feels fresh, especially when it's warm. It's about 22 today. It's supposed to go up to 28 and then it's supposed to drop and rain. So I'll welcome the rain. I don't care. I like the rain. I know a lot of British people love the sun and stuff like that. For me, I love the rain. I really do. I'm a January baby, so you know that's how I look at it anyway. Anyway, we're going on to the balm now. The matching balm. Give it a bit of a shake. Don't really need to. Take that off. Just take the lid off. I took the you know these things. It comes out the hang on a bit. I've just noticed something. What's that there? How'd you get that out then? Is that right? I don't know. I'm gonna have a look at that off camera, I think. Can I get it out with this? See now, that's the top. See the top and you just pour it out. But I've just noticed, I think the actual lid's come off into the actual top. So, I'm gonna have to have a look at that off camera, but I'm still gonna put some on my face. It dripped half of it into the sink. There's quite a bit there, don't need that. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, you know. I'll have a look and try and fix it. I thought it was a bit strange having a plastic lid inside it. I thought you pulled it out and then you expose it, but it must be that there's loads on it, so you can see it's shining. Yeah, the top's come off inside the lid, so I'll look at the other ones as well. If it's like that with them, then I'll contact them and say that there might be something wrong, but I think it might be just this one, to be honest. That will settle down. It's really nice stuff actually. It's so slick, and I think it's got a vitamin E and all that stuff in it. But that was a fantastic shave. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you. This will be going out Wednesday. I'll see you on Sunday for the Sunday shave. So yeah, have a fantastic week, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you later. Drop it, drop.